Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. You know why it's going great? Because it's Motivation Monday and it's time to get things done. I am like so behind and so late to the game in getting Christmas decorations down. It has been a long time. It has taken a long time, and just out, like, sure, you can race and try to get it done, and you know, I could have taken everything down by now, but I chose to do different things. So instead of, like, normally I'm like, let's get it gone, let's put it away like the next day, because then I feel like my house is in order, my house is peaceful. It's like I need to control that chaos, otherwise I feel like my life's falling apart. Well, I'm not feeling like I need to control that chaos because my life's not falling apart. It may look like it's falling apart on the outside, but to me, I don't need to do those things anymore. So the stuff's up. This is up. The Christmas tree is still up. Yes, it is. Merry Christmas. We're gonna get there. It's pretty. I love having my tree on. It's like we turn on every night as we sit there, and I'm like, it's good, but it's getting closer to the end of the month, and I'm like, all right. The kids are like, are you gonna take your tree down? I'm like, I thought you guys liked everything up, and they're like, well, it's getting kind of later. So I feel like by the time I eventually get to all the rooms, taking everything down, it's gonna be time to put spring stuff up. So it's okay. It's quite all right. I'm okay with that. So not last week. Was it last week? No, it was the week before. It's been 2 weeks. I know, that's it, right? 2 weeks. I did my kitchen. So I feel like my kitchen is good and taken down, and to the point where I feel like it's wintry. Not, I don't feel like there's too much Christmas going on up there. No, I feel like it's good. So then, like, I've had my dining room on the list forever, and I'm like, you know what? I will get to it eventually, and it's okay. We have enjoyed seeing this. Things are knocking off. I'm like, I'll get there. My windows are so dirty, and I'm like, you know what? I will get to it. The living room windows are so fingerprinted and dirty, and I'm like, it's one of those things, like, sure, I can make a list, sure, it can get done, but like, it's okay. I will get it done eventually. If you're having struggles trying to do stuff, you know what? Just set aside a time. Like, I know this week, okay, I can do this. I can do my dining. That's my only focus, is my dining room today. That's it. I gotta do food too, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then I also have to head out the door because I have an appointment for my car to get, I got a car last year. I bought my Pilot last year, and it needs to have, like, it's, I'm gonna say 15,000 mile, whatever they do. I don't even know. I went to get my oil change when I had to get it done, and I said, okay, what are the next steps to taking care of a car, because I've never had a new car. And so they gave me a little pamphlet. It's got it all laid out, and I'm like, okay, so I have to go do that today. So I know I'll be there for a little bit, I'm sure, because I don't think I've ever read where cars are real quick in and out. I feel like you go there for a while, so it will be good. So I'm gonna do that a little bit later today. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get up instead of worrying about getting the entire house cleaned up, because the kitchen's pretty much cleaned up. And then the rest of the house, again, there's piles of Christmas, and they'll get there. We will get there eventually, and that's okay. The kids will pick up the minimum. They'll help with the minimum, meaning like whatever our list is, and there's still gonna be boxes of Christmas, and it's okay. It's okay. But my focus today is the deep clean of my dining room right here. This is the zone I'm gonna work in. I did the kitchen. I feel like that's clean. I feel like, all right, I've got what I wanted to get done in here. I don't feel like I don't see greasy whatevers. I feel like, okay, I did a good job. So now, this is my room of choice today, which might not be very big to some, but for myself, if I just get this room done, I'm happy. Like, one bite at a time. How do you eat elephant? My father-in-law told me that a long time ago. How do you eat an elephant, Amy? And I'm like, I don't know. How do you eat an elephant, Joe? So I'm like, I actually would not eat an elephant. He's like, if you had to, how would you eat it? One bite at a time. And that's the truth, one bite at a time. Kitchen, done. That's finished. What's the next one? Dining room, that's the next one. Living room will be eventually. All the other rooms eventually. But for today, it's gonna be this room. So we're gonna get in here. I'm going to, I'm debating what to do with my table. I don't mind the decorations on it, but I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna get my Christmas box here. There's only a few things. We added this bench over here. Oops, that bench, it was at the end of my bed, and it was okay. I liked it in there. It's just, now that I have the round chair in there, there's not that much walking room, and so that bench, I was like, I don't ever sit at it. I never sit at it, never, ever. It's at all, nothing. All it is a platform for Maxine to jump on. She has her stairs to the bench to the bed. So basically, it's for Maxine. But the stairs I have, so I took it out. Well, now the stairs I have are a little bit too short because my bed is so high. So I need to make a note. Note to myself, look on Amazon for a bigger stairs for her. So I brought it out here and I put it because she always comes to the window and she like looks out the window and stuff and she can't see anything. The kids are out there. And so I put this over here and you know, like she sits up there, loves it. Yesterday I had the window open. It was so bitter. Last week I had the window open out yesterday. It was beautiful, 65. It was wonderful. And she just sat there inhaling all the sniffs of the mountain. Smells and sniffs of the mountain and loved it. But what I found is my kids like to sit there. Like all of them go and sit there. It's funny. I go over there and I'm like, I come out here and there's a blanket. Somebody's been sitting out there, you know, either eating or reading or listening, playing their tablet or whatever, just sitting there. And I'm like, that works right there. So I'm going to leave that right there. It works. It works. Bench in your dining room, freezer in your dining room, whatever you have to do in your life. You make your home accessible to you. So for us, it makes sense. I watch those videos. Things that make sense in my home. Okay, for me, it's having 2 refrigerators in your kitchen and having a freezer right within easy access. Would that be my ideal? No, I'd have it all put away. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't want to have to go all the way to the garage every single day when I want to look for food. I don't want to have to take groceries down there and upstairs. I don't want to have to go down there and check and make sure it got shut because I've had a kid leave a door open before and everything got ruined. So for me, this is great because our garage is down. It's not like it's outside the door. It's like not right next to us. It's you know, you got to go down some stairs and around the corner and out. So for me, this right here is a great place to be. And I don't mind. I mean, like I said, what would I put there? Like what would I put in my dining room? Nothing. I'd have some fun little table or something in there. But instead, I've got something practical that works in my freezer. So anyways, freezer, I'm going to take the stuff off the top, down the little truck and the grater. I'm going to take that off. I got to wipe off my marker, but I think they used a marker that like did not come off very well. I need to wipe that. This hot cocoa station needs to finally get vamped up. We've had a box for there forever. Go through the mugs, and then I have a homeschool cupboard on the bottom we are going to go through. So it's going to be a great day. Okay, I'm done talking. I got to start working because I got to get out the door today. So first thing, start with the biggest thing in your room. If you don't know where to start, I say do the clock pattern, start at 12 and move yourself around. I'm just going to start on my table, picking this up, I think, because I don't think I'm going to leave it out. Decisions. It is nice to have something here, right? I don't know, or do I just leave it empty? What do you do? Or just put all pine cones in there? We'll see. I'll take it all up and then see if it even drives me nuts. It's nice to have it empty to put things in. Why don't I make it empty? Let's just make it empty for the next few months, like nothing. Oh, the wind's blowing. Not like a runner, nothing, just a blank table. And I'll see how that goes. Because it is nice when we're doing school, there's nothing in the way, or when we're eating. But I might change it. We'll see. All right, let's get going. Let's get going. Let's go. Let's have a great Motivation Monday cleaning and deep cleaning my dining room. I'm taking my table runner off. It did get stained. There's like yellow on it. I don't know if it's paint or what. So I'm going to wash it and see if it comes out. If it doesn't come out, I will just make a note in my calendar to purchase another table runner come Christmas time. Just going to wipe off my table. We have like this little crack in the table. It's not crack, it's where the wood comes together. So when we got the table, we looked at like ones like this. I liked it with the old fashioned with the, you know, boards in it. And then there was a smooth tabletop. And so I was like, I really like the smooth tabletop. Obviously it would have been a bad choice because kids scratch and ruin and dent things. So I liked this look. We've stained this too as well over the years, but because it was more worn and weathered and you didn't really notice the you know, the scrapes and all the stuff that comes along with having kids. So we actually, I think I redid this with like a black stain. I think it was just black. I don't think it was like a wood one at all. I think it was black. I did this in my benches. So the benches are a little bit darker. And if I put the side pieces in, like the extenders for this table, they're definitely a lot darker because they don't get as worn as this. So the stain definitely comes off after. Redo it eventually one of these days, but not anytime in my near future. So when the kids were little, they'd play with Play-Doh. They'd have just food and mess, and these cracks would get so full of stuff. I'd take a knife and have to scrape out the Play-Doh. And so now it's not that bad because, you know, we don't do as many messy things anymore. So I'm just going to take a butter knife, go through and see if there's anything stuck in the middle there, and then wipe it down real good, and that's it. Lots of paint scrapes the kids, so I'm just taking my knife and scraping it. It leaves a little mark, but I'm okay because it's like the weathered table look. So you got kids, get yourself a weathered table. You won't worry when you have to scrape things off. Table definitely gets worn from kids, so I'm just gonna go around the edges, see if again, take my knife and just scrape the edges of the table. Gotta do it. Okay, so now I'm gonna wipe my benches off. Yeah, I'm gonna use it right on the table that I just cleaned, but I will have to go back and wipe this table again because I'm gonna clean the fan and all that stuff, but for the most part, it was cleaned up. I should have done that last. That's okay, we'll do it. I'm gonna just wipe all these off. These bar stools have held up ever since we moved in here. They're awesome. They are so good. You can find them anywhere now. I had to buy mine at Amazon, and they work. They've definitely, the metal has, you know, like the corrosion shows through, but it looks cool because I think that you can buy things already corroded looking, and that's just what they're doing, but it doesn't look bad at all. It is held up so well. So I've just downsized. We had 5 up here, but we just don't need them anymore because there's just not enough people sitting around. If we had to fill them up, I'd put more, but 3 is plenty out here for us, and then it works. Now I'm gonna wipe the benches off same way, scrape it off if I have to, make sure you clean in between the little cracks. It's the only bad thing about having I like this simple table where it's just like one wipe. So the way we had to do the benches, obviously I had to do a couple pieces on the side. So it just gets dusty, you just gotta clean it. Again, I'll have to paint these, definitely coming off, but in time, when I feel the painting bug, but just not yet. Okay, benches have paint on them, so there's lots of little scrapes on here, so I'm just using my little metal scrubber. I don't recommend doing that unless you worry, you know, because it does scrape off some of the stuff, but again, this is like the worn, weathered farmhouse look, so I don't mind that at all. Just clean it up, wiping real good. Do like, I don't know, every 6 months, try wiping everything off really good, but I know my kids do it sometimes, and they just don't do as thorough, and that's okay. So it's done. Got the chair. These chairs are a little bit nicer than the bar stools. I got my bar stools probably back in, I think we moved in here in 2016. I think we bought the house in 2016. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like that number's sticking out. And they've lasted, it's been what, 4? That's like going on 7 years. That's a lot of years. Those have lasted good. The chairs I bought, I don't know, over the last few years, and the metal is a little bit different. It's better. It's not like the shiny, but it doesn't, I don't notice any scrapes like I do on the bar stool. Will it in time? I don't know, but for now, they look good. So I'm just putting everything in the dining room so I can clean up the area and have the floor clean. I was gonna put the chair back. I'm like, oh, I gotta clean the fan blade off. So bring it back and let's just wipe the fan off. And one final wipe on the table to get everything clean. And then get down on the floor and wipe the legs. Get right on the floor because you will find stuff that you're like, wait a minute, why is that on there? Make sure you look at the top, make sure there's nothing gross underneath the lip of the table. I know, you got to when you got kids. Move the metal container. I put it up on top here. I'm like, should I keep it up here? I put it on top of my refrigerator for now. I feel like it'd be a great place to hide things that I didn't want anybody to find. I don't know. I'll see if I leave it up there or not, but I did put it on top of my refrigerator. So we'll leave that up there. It's more like, I forget I have that kind of container. And if we have a party or something, I always forget like, oh, I have that metal tin to hold drinks, but we'll see. I'll just stick it up in the refrigerator. If I do anything with it, great. And if not, that's okay. So I'm gonna wipe off the freezer. Simple, easy. I gotta use magic eraser to get off the marker. Okay, so now I'm gonna wipe off the freezer. I'm gonna wipe off the freezer. Simple, easy. I gotta use magic eraser to get off the marker. Okay, so now I'm gonna wipe off the freezer. Simple, easy. I gotta use magic eraser to get off the marker. Okay, that had some caked on black marker. So I just used rubbing alcohol and it worked. It scrubbed off and got it off. I used the magic eraser. The magic eraser definitely, it's a way out, so I'm gonna throw it away after this. But we've had this thing on here since we got this freezer. So it's been, again, I'm sure we got that when we moved here. So it's been like 5 years. It's been a while. It's been a while. So it's good. I was like, do I take it off? And the kid's like, no, that's where we play our games at. So we'll play games on here. We'll play Praying Man, you know, our version of Hangman, or they'll just draw pictures on it, or do drawing contests, or we write something nice about somebody else, or it's used for school, all those good things. So we do like having it. The freezer is pretty clean inside because I've kind of just went through that and deep cleaned that already. So I don't have to worry about doing that. I'm gonna go through and just wipe the walls too where the dusting is, just real simple. And I've already cleaned the curtains like a little while ago when I put these, I washed them and everything, so I don't have to worry about doing these. Cleaning the windows, not too bad. I was gonna do the outside, but I wiped and I'm like, oh, they're not even that dirty. So come spring, when everything, you know, all the pollen comes back, I'll have to clean the outside because that will blow in there and get wet. But for now, it's pretty good. Now the door windows are another story. They are dirty from the animals. Since we have animals, they scratch this door, so there's like 10,000 little scratches. Maxine, that's her allergic to get in the house. Ruby, the same way. So I'm just trying to scrub as best I can, but I'm like, would the magic eraser take it up? And I'm like, no, it's definitely scratched. So just keep wiping. Maxine, she's like, I need my chair. You need your spot. Let's slide you over. There. And that's her new little perch so she can see the mountain and feel like she's the ruler of the mountain. Nice little place. And you can open the window for her and then she can breathe in the mountain smells and smell everything. So she seems to enjoy it. Good spot. She probably put her bed up there. Should I put her bed up there? Oh, she's a blanket. That works. Okay, let me go to the coffee station. Next thing I clean is my coffee station here. So just filling up the hot chocolate mix. The kids like making this, and so I don't mind putting this out here. And I've got my coffees in here. We use Mavericks coffee, like that coffee. It's linked below. Great family business. Delicious tasting coffee. No acid, tastes great. And I keep my apple cider. So it is hot apple cider on the side here. And I've got some watermelon pomegranate tea that one of my viewers gave me. And so it's sitting over here because once in a while I'll pull it out and go, ooh, I need one of those. So just clean it up. Okay, so I am going to clean out my Keurig. Good to clean out, run things through it, and I went to like in my ice machine, I run vinegar through it. I thought, I don't have vinegar. I'm like, oh, can you use apple cider vinegar? So I Googled it. You know what they said they can use? Lemon juice, and it said it doesn't get left behind like the vinegar. So I'm gonna use lemon juice in my Keurig. So I'm just gonna wipe it, clean it out as best I can, and then I will run it through a bunch of cycles with the lemon juice to kind of clean out, you know, descale it, all that good stuff, because it's acidy, it'll clean it out. Okay, I'm not worried about being frugal with lemon juice because I have 2 huge containers I get at Sam's Club. So I'm just gonna run it through. Oh, I actually have a descale. How do we do that? Hold on, let me do a Google. I don't even know what this means. Okay, so there's a descaling light on the top. Help me out here, because you guys have one. I don't. I have this one. This is what mine looks like. So there's a descale light, but I think it comes on if it needs to be descaled. And so that's never been on before. So I'm just gonna run it through, I guess. Let's see. I guess just run through. There we go. Let's see. We'll just run it through until it empties and run it through a few more times. I don't know. We'll see if it works. Let it keep doing this, and then I'm going to wash dishes while I'm waiting for it. The first one doesn't look bad. We'll just keep running it. There's the lemon juice. Are you feeling good for your Monday getting things done? I'm feeling good. I'm almost done in the dining room. There's a few more things to pick up and put away, but for the most part, I'm done. I'll just let the vacuums clean the floor. I won't even scrub it because we'll do all the floors together at the same time. I won't show you that, but basically vacuum the floor and scrub and mop it at the same time. I just wanted to clean this. Actually, you know what? I still gotta do the whole cabinet. What am I thinking? I gotta clean up the homeschool cabinet. It's our school cabinet, coffee mug holder, and then the top of it I'll finish up. And then it'll be good. We're doing great. It's doing good for a Monday, and then I have to get food today, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also get out the door. I gotta clean my car real quick, and then I'm gonna clean my car because when I go to the dealership, I want it all dirty, and I've got kids, so it does get dirty. And then it would be good to go get my car checked. Let me dump this out. I'll let that run through a cycle a few more times. Let's go over here and keep cleaning. Okay, we have a lot of coffee mugs, but you know what? We use a lot of coffee mugs. So I'm okay with keeping every single one because the kids use them, I use them. I don't think there's any in here that we don't use. I did give Madeline her mug early. She's like, oh, I didn't see it. And I said, that's okay. I said, you see it. So I'm gonna just slide these over. I forget I have this one. And then I'll put this under. This holds our napkins when it's full. It's just completely empty. I'll just put that right there. I look for something up here, like I don't know what, something. This needs to be cleaned off down here. It holds all of our activity. Like we painted most. I do have a couple extra here that we didn't paint. So just goes through and see what I'm gonna keep. This holds the shelf up because this shelf gets heavy with all those mugs, and these doors don't fit on here properly. We looked at it. It was really kind of pointless to do you couldn't really do like a support or anything. So I just hold it up with my Design Created Selected mug, which will be coming soon. I'm getting it. I keep saying soon, but I have a lot going on, and I will get there eventually. So I'm just going to go through here and see what we got. What do we got to get rid of, and what do we got to keep? Lots of little Christmas crafts. The kids did like doing the, like these. These are fun. Oops, there goes pencil. So just kind of pick this up in here. Like I said, it usually holds school stuff, but I do have a table over there that holds school stuff, so got I bought balloons to have for birthdays, and they're all done disappeared. They're all done disappeared. So just kind of go through and see what I got here. Erasers. Lots of crafts. Okay, there's an intact Christmas craft. This is our countdown to Christmas. I put that away because, we don't need that right now. But I still have a couple we never even opened, so I will save those until next year. We've got games in here. These are fun games to do. These are good. These are good ones just ask questions to your kids. So just different, they make you think about things. So these are good to do. Sometimes when we're sitting on the table. We're doing a lot of group time lately, so we don't really need that right now. Look, I got 2 more of these. I bought a bunch of these. I got 2. Maddie painted, I think, 3. So I'll put these away for next year. And that'll be like a new surprise. Someone will do them. Still got construction paper the kids use. Okay, let me finish cleaning this up. And then we'll probably go do more crafts at, remember at the beginning of the school year we went to Hobby Lobby and bought a bunch of like diamond art, beads, all that kind of stuff. We do still have some, so we've never did the perler beads. I don't know why they didn't do it. Why do I have this? Tablecloth. I will keep this because once in a great while I'm like, oh, we have that for like, I'm gonna put that in the hallway though. So there's this. I think we're done with this. Is fun. I don't know if we're done with this or not. I'll leave this in here because Maddie might want that. But let me get all the stuff down here. The perler beads we didn't use yet, but we probably will. Just in time. One of those things like you get, but there's the bonus. I'm gonna go hide these in my bedroom. So it's just one of those things, we got a bunch of crafts to do, and then Christmas came and they had a bunch of activities already. So this is pretty much like, I feel like I should put my coffee mugs in the bottom, but it's like a homeschool thing as well. You know what you gotta do when you got a big family, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's like I really should keep the mugs in the very bottom so this doesn't overfill, but I do like to just grab my mug out of here. What do we do? What do we do? And then I had my shoes in here too. That was nice in the summertime. So if I take this down, this is just gonna flop. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. Do I put them on the bottom? I might put some on the bottom. Let me put some on the bottom. See, then that doesn't fall down. Is the door shut right? So then what do you put in here? Do I take all my homeschool stuff out of here? Which probably would be better too, right? I guess I can move it over to the other thing that already has stuff on it. I love moving things around, but then I'm like, what do I do? I kind of like this to have it covered. I could put coffee cups in here. I'm sure I could put other things in here, like, let me take my homeschool stuff out. I'm just thinking out loud when I'm cleaning, thinking out loud. I can put, let me just put some of the stuff over, maybe in the other area. I'd rather have these here. Let's see if that makes that fall down. Okay, we're just moving. I don't think this matters because this can fall down. It's just this one that bows. So we'll see how it goes. Jaden came up and then she's like, Mom, you're messing with me. And I'm like, I know. I'm like the worst because I like move stuff around all the time. It throws everybody off. But it's all about trying to find like the best place to fit stuff. If I didn't have to like adjust to a bunch of kids and stuff, it would be no big deal. So I was talking with her, I'm thinking like that is good to take off here because that takes all that weight off. So that little gray table I had over here, you know, I had my CD player on it and my weather machine. I'm thinking to put this over here, put the cord back through there and plug it in. I don't think I'm gonna put my weather thing over here. I might, I don't know. I'm debating where to stick that. I don't know if I want that over here or if I want it in my kitchen. We will see. And then this kind of frees up this, but I can also put like our school stuff here. So then I'm like, what do I put in this cupboard? It's like kind of like the empty, like I have no idea. And then I'm like, our lunch boxes. Like our lunch boxes are over in the cupboard behind my desk. And they're in plastic drawers. No big deal when it's like you don't use them, but when you go to use them, which we're gonna be using them here all the time, it's nice to be able to just come over here and pick out their lunch thing. So I'm thinking these are gonna be in here. I bought new ones this year. They all have like a smaller one. We bought these because we went on a trip and we had bigger ones, and I'm like, you know, everybody's gonna have a lunch, like one of these to fit in their backpack. So I got this size. These are really nice. I've got what, 3, 4, 5, and I think Maddie has 6. This is the extra one, but it's a little bit bigger too. Stores everybody's stuff, sandwiches, snacks, and then a water bottle as well. Or keep it out because they all have a hydro flask. So this is gonna work. I also have a couple of these ones which are a little bit bigger. We don't usually use this unless we go to the lake or something, they have more, but this is pretty stained. Gross. And then this one is pretty stained. Gross, I know. So I'm gonna put these through the washer and see if that comes out first, and if it doesn't, then we'll pass those along. But this is gonna work. So I'm gonna put these in the bottom. And then I'm also gonna put these are forks for the fire. It's one of those things for roasted marshmallows. So if they're over here, it's a little bit closer than going all the way over to the closet. So this is good. Moving things around is a good thing to do. So then all I did was put the homeschool stuff that was in here. I just set it on the table in the living room. I will get to that room eventually. It's like it will get done eventually. So that's there, and then that closet, I will again work on that while I'm working on the living room. So this is gonna be all our coffee mugs in here. That is gonna bow down a little bit, but that's okay. but at least the whole thing does. This will get filled, and I'm gonna put a candle and my marshmallows and candy canes on top, and then put this cord through and get an extension cord, because there's only one plug back there, so I can plug everything in. Okay, I think that works. CD player here, so we can play it, because it's not very often, but we do it sometimes at school. But I have an extension cord in the back, kind of plug everything in. I probably will get one of those plugs that has more outlets on it. I'll write that down on my list. This is my reminder to myself, go get one of those plugs you just plug in, so you don't have to have cords back there. I just ran Jaden to work, got back. So my dining room and like my kitchen, I told her, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm like, I gotta get this deep cleaning done, because I feel like there's stuff everywhere. So I'm getting there, working on it. We'll work on this dining room this week. Hopefully lead to the living room this week, like in here. See how the day goes. It's all I can do is try my best. So this, I'm liking the stuff down there. I had to make a bunch of notes to myself to scrub all the coolers. I have more, so I'm gonna scrub all those. I'm gonna scrub them first, and then put them in the washer, because I feel like if you just put them in the washer, it's not gonna scrub them. So I'm gonna scrub them, I'll put them in there, and then clean them. I have to get a plug for back here, because it's an extension cord. And then the weather thing is over here plugged in on the gray table. The gray table is gonna go back in the living room after the Christmas tree is gone. And the weather will probably go up on the countertop after we make sure we gotta get the power figured out in the kitchen. We will. So I've got I need to clean my car. I'm gonna be doing that a little bit. But our vacuum was not working. It's barely works. So I always prefer to go to the car wash, and I like the car wash to clean my car on the outside, because it scrubs it really good. Washing it here, it seems like it leaves spots on it. So I like the car wash. I don't mind spending the $20. It's clean and it's good. And the vacuums are nice too, because they suck everything up. But I do sometimes like to clean it here, just because I can do a better job and take my time and get in there and wipe everything down, because there you're like, there's a bunch of people waiting after, like, okay, I want to clean everything up. So I do like to vacuum it here, which I'm going to do in a little bit outside after it stops raining and before my appointment. So I bought a new shop vac for the garage, so we can throw our other one away and use this one. So I got this. I'm going to take this out and put it together. I was like, this is great. You know what I don't like about my other one is that we don't have any accessories. They got like lost over the years. Not cool when you're trying to vacuum your car. So I always just had like the open tube, and I don't like that you can't get into the crevices. So this one has the extension, and it has the little crevice tool, which is nice. Everything's gonna sit in here. I love it. And then another long one, and then one of these. And then I was looking at this one. I'm like, what would this be for? But it is like for doing floors, and it's got like a little squeegee on it, so you can mop up your floors or a bigger area vacuum. So this comes out and replaces in here. So I don't think, my car's not big enough. It's not like I have a big giant van. I just have my little pilot. So I feel like these small ones will be good. So I will take these, store these downstairs, and use those like if I ever needed to do that. So that is going to go down today. So I'm excited about that. It's even got an airflow adjustment thing, so you can suck more or suck less. So we are going to put this to use today. And then we call her Grandma Barbara. She sent stuff to the kids. She's so sweet. Look at this stuff she sent us. She lives like in Texas, so a lot of the stuff she'll get Hispanic stuff. So this is seasoning chili with lime. So this is really good on like what'd you say, vegetable or fruit and stuff. This is chamoy flavor sauce. We are gonna try. It'll be good. And my kids are like, oh mom, you got some baby bibs. I'm like, baby bibs? I'm like, Pete, we don't have any girl babies in our house. And then hold on, everything fell out. All my receipts fell out. And so I was like, what is this? So I think, let's see. We opened this one first, and I'm like, what is that? Look at it. I think this is, okay, I'm pretty sure this would be a silicone liner for a crock pot. Remember I told you I wanted to get a crock pot? Hold on, let me look. Yes, a slow cooker liner. So I'm excited. Okay, so Shinface, we got more. There is candy. These are all sweet and sour, chewy Alamo candy. Kids are into this. She sent us a new puzzle. So it's a, oh, it says unique. So I'm 139. So we have another puzzle to do. We're still working on the kitty cat one, which is fun. And this said fun family night. So these will be, I keep all my little things here. Fun family night. And then she sent some socks to the kids because they like their socks. And then these, oh my gosh, the kids are, look at these. They're gonna put dibs on these. Like, I want those. Look at, they're like animal. Stephen and Maddie still come up with these. I bought these similar to these a couple of years ago, and now they're more, everybody sees them and I see them advertised, but I never saw them when I got them. But I'm like, how fun. So they love these. Yeah, like look at, like what is that? Turtle, I don't even know. So fun. So they're excited for their animal paw print things. She sent us some movie night popcorn set. So this will be fun to do. How's it? Should we open it? Pop Indulge. Look how fun. Oh, I didn't even realize it's all, so look at Golden Classic, Pop and Blue, Ruby Crunch. So that's fun, and it's got the flavoring with it. So we're gonna be using that for movie night. So sweet. And then she got I'm excited for this too. A slow cooker, because I have a pressure cooker. I threw the one away, it was not working. And then the last time I used my pressure cooker, it just did not. I don't know if it's dying or what. I said I would wait and see, try it again. But I wanted to get a pressure cooker. So here's a pressure cooker. I'm so excited. I haven't had one in a long time. So I'm excited for the pressure. Does she have, I wonder if sometimes they have recipes in here. Do they? No. Okay. I am excited because I have not used a slow cooker in a long time, and I've just used, the pressure cooker is good because it gets meals done quicker. I always tell people, they're like, do I need one? I'm like, no, you don't need one, because it's more about cooking things quickly. Like, I like it for preparing all my meats because it gets done in like, you know, an hour and a half. This will take a whole lot longer, but it just depends on your season of life. If you don't mind waiting, just get a regular slow cooker. But if you want something quick, do the pressure cooker. That's what I say. So this is so exciting. I'm so excited. So this, look at this, and I think that this would go inside, right? A liner for the, and you would have to clean it. Then you have to clean these out. Is that how it works? Oh yeah, this would go way down over. I'd have to see how that fits on here. I might have to do a little Googling. It might be kind of big, but I don't know, maybe not. I guess you can stretch it. I might have to just stretch it on there better. Maybe take this out. Hold on, let me do this over here. Is that what you would do? Someone's gonna tell me if I'm right or wrong. I don't know. I feel like that's, maybe it's just really big. I don't know. Okay, I will hold on to these. You guys let me know how that works with these, and then they look like they're kind of big, but maybe not. That might be how it is. Maybe there's like a tutorial. I gotta take this off now. So fun. So I'm gonna put these in my kitchen, away where my old pressure cooker was. Look at that. I think that's so pretty. I might even leave that out. I love it. Okay, so let's put this stuff away, and we gotta work on some food. We'll do food. We gotta get out and vacuum the car when it stops raining. So we will get there. Let me pick up a mess, and then we'll keep moving forward. Okay, I just Googled this. This chamoy sauce is spicy, hot chili. All right, that's good. Okay, I just opened up the puzzle. Oh, it made me cry. Look it. It has my name, Amy Maryon. God says you are unique, special, lovely, precious, strong, and chosen. That just made me cry. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh my goodness. Okay, making that puzzle. It's a tiny one, you know, I'm gonna have to get that done. I can get that done. That is sweet. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, we gotta move into cooking mode, pulling the hair back. I am going to heat these up. I forgot I had these, but when I cleaned out my freezer, I found them, so I'm gonna put these on scissors. Where's my scissors? I need more scissors. Note to self, go buy more scissors. I have a pair. I just need a couple more pair. That's probably a good spot to hide my thing up there. It's good, I just need more. So these are already cooked, but I'm gonna put them on in my air fryer because they'll get brown and delicious, and that's gonna be delicious breakfast. And I'll put these in the air fryer. Okay, so always gathering fragments. I have some crepes. We made those crepes. We didn't eat them all, so I froze them. So I'm gonna put them with a little bit of brown sugar and then just put them in the oven to kind of keep them warm until everybody comes out for breakfast. But they freeze really nice. Like, look at it. Really nice. Oh, look, I pulled that off. Put some brown sugar, syrup, roll them up, put them in the oven, and that will be, I could just microwave too. Should I just do that? Let me do that. Let's get a plate, put a little bit of brown sugar on them, syrup just because it tastes a little bit better, and then roll them up, and then we'll just heat them up. Easy breakfast. Heat those up first before rolling them because otherwise they're going to want to break. This is going to be breakfast. There's only a few eating it. The other ones, I think there's eggs still too. So they'll eat that up, gathering those fragments, having with the sausage. That's going to be breakfast and done. Not all my kids are big breakfast eaters. This is breakfast. Leftover crepes that, you know, bent a little bit, and that's okay. And sausage. This is really good. Delicious, easy. Breakfast is done. Okay, today is always a gather your fragment. Every day is a gather your fragment, but I have that leftover ham, and if I put in something, they eat it. Like we made the penne. What did we make? Ham skillet last week, and they ate that, and I gave them a break for the weekend for ham, and it was good. So today I'm like, I gotta make something. I bought nutritional yeast. I got this at the discount store for $1.99. I wish I would have bought more. I just didn't know at the time how we would like it. The cheese, like I bought that dairy-free cheese, like a lot in the macaroni cheese and cheese sauce. So my kids are not completely dairy-free. They have an intolerance to certain things. They can drink hot cocoa mix and be fine. So it's not an extreme allergy. They cannot do regular cow milk. They cannot do regular ice cream. They cannot do anything with cream. They can't do any cheese. They avoid it. Butter is fine. Margarine, fine. Those are issues with their stomach. So we've tried the lactate pills. No, did not like those at all. They did not work. Still had bad situation. So I buy the lactate milk. That works. We don't drink milk every day. It's not like we have milk with dinner or this or breakfast or everything. We don't do that. I usually just cook with it when we're doing meals all together. So if we're having eggs, I put that in, or cream mushroom soup, I put that in. That works for them. We do cheese, but not as much anymore. I'm like so over the cheese thing. Like I've had frozen cheese for a long time. We haven't really used it that much, which is, I guess, a good thing. So when I find dairy-free cheese, we try it and see what's best. We've kind of found ones we like. It's not something we have a staple all the time. So if we don't have it, we'll still live. So that works. We bought the Daya dairy-free cheese. That was okay for a little bit, but now they're both like, I don't like the taste of it. That's okay. So we have just rid of that. We're not doing that anymore. And then the sour cream, we do the lactate sour cream, and that works because it tastes like sour cream and they like it. So and then dairy-free cream cheese as well. So I'm just thinking all the things we buy that's dairy-free. Those seem to be good for my kids. That works. But I need to get some kind of cheesy flavor. So I know it's not gonna be totally cheesy flavor. Nutritional yeast we used to use this back in the day instead of chicken bouillon. I know, chicken bouillon. I stopped using it and bought this. So I'm gonna make I looked up a recipe on actually Bob's Red Mill website, and I'm gonna try theirs. I'll mix it together. I'll put the recipe on the screen. We're just gonna see how it is. I'm gonna make a small batch first, taste it. I'm thinking to do noodles. I've got water boiling for bow tie noodles. I've got ham and peas, and I'm thinking to mix it with this cheesy sauce. I might add like a can of cream of mushroom, my homemade, or cream of chicken, depending on what it tastes like, because I have no idea. So I'm gonna mix this first, and then we'll go from there. So again, everything is, we're trying. This is all trial and error. I will let you know how this works. This is a half a cup of nutritional yeast. So we're gonna do this, and then it's unbleached white flour, so I'm gonna do my white wheat flour. And then sea salt, but we're gonna use our, this one, the pink one. And then I think it says whisk in, I took a screenshot, but I did not, I'm gonna have to go on the website, hold on. Okay, I had to make sure that's good. So basically you mix in cold water. I need a whisk. I got rid of my whisk. I did. Remember when I cleaned up my kitchen and I was like, oh, I have this thing right here. This is not a whisk, and you need a whisk for certain things. So I got rid of my really good whisk. Why? Because I throw things away, and I get rid of things, and I need them later on. So it's okay. So we're gonna use the spurtle and just go slow. So I'm just gonna, let's stir this up a little bit. And it says add 2 cups of water and just kind of whisk it together. So I'm thinking we should be able to make it. Let me just kind of slowly stir it, and then we can turn it on really loud. And then it says bring to a boil. It's gonna thicken, which look, it's cheesy, and then add mustard and oil. So I don't know. Again, we'll see. This is a lot here. I didn't realize this would be a lot. We're trying something. So hopefully it's good. And we can get some more nutritional cheese for cheese. Okay, that mixes. Just whisk a little hard. Now I've seen some of these where they make them with coconut, canned coconut. They don't like coconut. Jaden doesn't like coconut, and Jensen doesn't like coconut, so they don't like that flavor. I would, but they don't. So this should, I mean, hey, we'll try it. I feel like just with some, it doesn't taste bad. I feel like with a little bit of flavoring, maybe it would actually not be too bad. Can we mimic cheese from nutritional yeast? Probably. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna boil the noodles. I'll drain those. I'll put the ham in there. I'm gonna get some frozen peas out. This over top, and I don't know if I should use creamy chicken soup or creamy mushroom soup. Again, I just gotta see how the flavors are and what this tastes like. Just gotta wait and see. It's making your own casserole on the fly. Okay, so I'm gonna see. It's all thickened. I need to do. I think I need to fill my oil, so I'm just gonna pour. It says a 1/4 cup of oil, and then mustard. Just a teaspoon. I'll do like a tablespoon. And then stir that in. I don't look at it, it's like thick like cheese. So I'm not really sure. It acts like melted cheese. Let me shut this off. Let's try. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I just have to debate. Is that going to be? That's really not bad. I think a whole lot better than the fakey stuff. Okay, I'm gonna call that a winner. What I'm gonna do, I am gonna mix cream mushroom in with it because I feel like that will help morph into cheese. Does that make sense? I know, just gotta do what you gotta do. Let me get out I have some in the freezer. I'm taking out thaw real quick. So what I did, I put some on a chip and let Jensen taste it, and he said, that's good, Mom. I said, better than the box stuff. He's like, oh yeah. So I'm gonna put a little bit aside so he can, I don't know if he wants to put cheese on anything, he can, and I'll be making more of this, as long as he doesn't tire of it. I'm gonna have to see how he does. But this is, again, for the family, so I'm gonna mix this with cream mushroom homemade. I still have a container of my other stuff that I made. It's still dairy free. I'm gonna use that with the noodles, peas, and ham. I'm making dinner casserole. While we're waiting, let's fill up our oil. I have this to be filled. Always overflow. This is something thankfully I bought this year. This ceramic container to hide it, because I don't like the clear ones. They look sticky and yucky. This works. I just have to not overfill. So noodles are drained. I'm going to put a little bit of peas in here. They're frozen. Just a little bit. These kids are not going to like the frozen peas. They like canned peas, but we're going to do frozen peas. Okay, that is actually really good. It tastes like a good cream of mushroom recipe. So, like I said, I don't know about the cheese by itself. It's fine. I just didn't know what to do with what I had. So the ham, peas, I'm just letting this heat up in here because the peas were frozen. But this will be our dinner tonight. Okay, way to hide the ham, good way to use it up, and pasta and the sauce, it's all good and dairy-free, which will be nice for, I added some of the lactate milk to make it a little bit more thinner. So delicious, easy dinner. So my food is done for the day, which is good because I have to go head out and get my car. Gotta go get my car cleaned because I have to leave this afternoon and go get my car all checked over, make sure everything's really good. So I'll just go outside a little bit and we'll do the car. Okay, I feel like the shop vac is my next favorite thing. Remember how, like, I got, what did I get? The leaf, I don't know where this goes. Where does this go? Does this go around here? Hold on a second. Maybe it just goes around the top. Where do you wind the cord up? I don't even know. But it's like the leaf blower where, like, we got the cordless leaf blower and I was like, this is the greatest thing of life because it's so, makes life easy. Like my car is super clean, like so clean, it's ridiculously clean. Like I'll have to go to the car wash and do it, but I have to be there for a long time. So that is awesome. So I am gonna wind this up. I don't even know where this goes. We're gonna do it like that. Sweet, I'm gonna go put this one. This is the one I got. This is a Vivor is the company. Vivor right there. This is awesome. So I'm gonna put this in the garage and then I'm gonna wipe my car out. It has been a very busy day today, a good day, a really good day. I got my dining room done. I'm so excited. I'm like, now I'm looking at my living room going, oh, I gotta get in there. I will get in there. We'll get in there. I promise you. Hopefully this week. We'll see how the week goes. So I'm going to go because I have to go take my car in and get it all taken care of. And I just want to be finished for the day. Dinner's done on the stove there. Kids ate breakfast. If they want lunch, there is leftovers in the refrigerator, sandwiches, whatever they want. It's an easy Monday for me. So I hopefully got some motivation, got some deep cleaning done. And if not, you know what? There's always tomorrow. There's always next week. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'm going to see you tomorrow with another video. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.